Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. As you can see, the weather is lovely and hot. It must be about 22 degrees, something like that here. The wind had been flat calm. It's now gone up to, I'd say, about 10 miles an hour, and it's gusting in at 15. It seems to have picked up a little bit of a pace now, which is a shame, but I'm going to review this little thing, which I should have done a very long time ago. Right, this is from memory. It is called the KY910 Wi-Fi FPV drone. It's a tiny little thing, as you'll see, and it's available from the likes of Banggood, AliExpress and Amazon if you feel like you want to go out and buy one. It's probably a little bit too windy for it today, but at least I can give you an idea of the Wi-Fi transmission and the flying characteristics. So when we open the box, we're confronted by Chinese customers, app instructions there, iOS and Android app instructions there, with some instructions for gesture mode, video and photo by the looks of it. Half these things that I come across, they never work. But you know, it might be me, it might be my phone, I don't know. Okay, in the spares bag we have another little screwdriver. I don't know about you, we can never do enough screwdrivers, can you? A spare set of blades for 2 motors, not the complete set. A set of propeller guards and a USB charger, very similar to the eSheen 58, I think. Okay, and the instructions we have is a fold out sheet, one side for your Chinese customers, and hopefully I've got the angle of the head cam all in order so you can see all this. Quite a set of comprehensive instructions there. Come back to those if we need to. Right, okay, let's have a look at the drone itself. Very neatly packed in this little case, which seems to be the fashion nowadays, doesn't it? Okay, let's put that down there, and we stick the mobile phone holder in its slot there. Wow, look at this, a tiny little thing, isn't it? There you go. I've not got overly big hands, but you can see that, can't you? It says Mini Pro on the side, so we fold out the front arms first, and you can see we've got the little camera there fed by a ribbon, and that to me looks like an optical flow sensor. I'm sure this will be the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi aerial. The normal RC aerial will be encapsulated somewhere within the body, I would have thought. Okay, let's turn it on. There we go. Little blue lights flashing away there, and we have a green light flashing at the back. Let's turn this as the switch there below. Okie dokie, so it looks as though we don't have to up and down to bind it. Surely we have to calibrate it somehow. There we go. You might not have been able to see that, but that little light there was flashing. Let's see if we can see it at the front. Okay, that looks as though that's calibrated. So hopefully all we now have to do on this side, as far as I'm aware, that they're the trim buttons. I'll just confirm that. Yep, forward, up and down, forward, back, left, right trim buttons, and we have here, yeah, the throttle, direction control lever, one key roll, high speed, so I don't know how many speeds we got there. There we go, 3 speeds, one-way return, headless mode, and a connecting button, whatever that is. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, let's see if we can connect with this drone via Wi-Fi. So into our settings we go, and here we go. Yes, it's come straight up, KY4K, and it has a series of letters and numbers. We'll wait for a notification to say that's ready to come through. Get that up. Yep, that's fine. Right, so we need, let's have a look, KY FPV. Should we go into there, see if it's on there? And we have an image. Brilliant. Okay, let's take a photograph, shall we, and I'll upload that onto the video. I'll take another one. See how good it comes out. Okay, let's adjust the camera just slightly up. Right, it looks as though you can only do that in set increments. Okay, as you can probably hear, it's quite windy, so I'm going to try and stick into this area. Right, the speed button, that's the headless mode. I'm going to use rate 3, because even with the little amount of wind coming through, we're shielded by the trees. I'd imagine this little thing is going to be blown about quite a bit. So we'll press the, I don't know if you can see that there, it's on a video timer, so that's now working. Okay, right, we did have a 1 key takeoff button. I'm pretty sure there's a 1 key takeoff, one. Okay, that's on the left hand side. Oh, blimey, you see that wind? It's taken that already. Okay, and it's not that windy behind the trees. I've got an idea. I'm just going to go through there where it's a little less windy, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, back again with the KY910. Right, okay, let's take off. It's still a little bit of a breeze coming through here. That doesn't weigh much. I wouldn't be surprised if it weighs more than about 60 or 70 grams. We'll see how we go. It's a little bit sheltered in here. Okay, I'm in rate 3, so the movements will be a little bit jerky, but I'm getting good video coming through. Let's see if we can come out the wind a little bit more. Right, okay. That optical flow sensor seems to be working quite well, although it's been pushed around by the wind. Let's get some pictures of some logs for you. Seems to react well to movements. Obviously, when it's as windy as this, oh, nearly hit that tree. Let's come through there. Well, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I'm not Oh. It seems to be fairly zoomed in at the moment, doesn't it? I wonder if I can get a wider angle on this. Right, let's just have a look at the app and see if there are any settings that enable me to adjust the camera. I'm not entirely sure there is. Let's stop that video for a second. Okay, that's for your app function. There was a zoom function. Ah, there we go. That's the zoom function. That looks as though it's on the wider setting. Okay, we'll set the video going again. And we carry on with this little test flight. The camera, to me, looks zoomed in already. So if I can get it hovering over me. Hopefully this is recording. You can see there's up to a 50 times zoom on this camera. But it already seems to be, to me, just my view, the angle is quite narrow as it is. I think all these DJI-esque lookalikes, they're all very good. You can't match up to the real thing though, can you? I've still got my DJI Mavic Pro, which still works absolutely perfect. It's ideal for what I need it for, and indeed I've not really used it that much recently, so I'm not doing it justice for the money I originally paid for it. I'll put this up the FPV screen so you can see what I'm looking at. This will go faster, I should add. Yeah, when you're using a zoom, it only... Ah, that's the automatic landing as the battery's low. Okay, let's stop recording. I'm absolutely positive on a nice calm day, as you can see there, the battery's flashing indicating a low battery. I suppose we had it flying for nearly best part of 10 minutes. As I was saying, I'm absolutely convinced on a nice calm day you're going to get better performance, out of this. As you can see by the wind coming through, the wind is getting up a bit, so it's probably too much for this little thing. Okay, that's the review for the KY910 Wi-Fi FPV drone. All in all, quite cute. Yeah, it's and the optical flow sensor seems to work quite well. It's just a shame it's so light. It'll be guided by the wind quite easily, or blown about by the wind, I should say. Anyway, okay, that's the end of this review for this one. I've got one more to do, which I think is the 4DRC. It's another drone similar to this. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Until then, take care, have fun, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.